close your eyes. Breathe. Now imagine, what if sleep wasn't just rest? What if, every night, you crossed a portal, silent, invisible, yet real? Science teaches us that sleep regulates hormones, processes memories, and regenerates the body. And all of that is true. But it's only one layer. There's something electrodes can't capture. Something charts can't explain. The journey of the soul. Ancient cultures knew this. In Egypt, sleep was a rehearsal for eternity. In Greece, an entrance to the underworld. In India, sages saw sleep as a spiritual path. Today, we've forgotten. But the signs remain. Dreams so vivid they leave a mark. Sensations of falling. Invisible presences. Voices that speak when everything is silent. Maybe you've felt it. Maybe you've woken up knowing something happened, even if you couldn't remember. There's a subtle moment between wakefulness and sleep. It's called the hypnagogic state. And that's when the rational begins to dissolve. And something deeper emerges. Lights. Images. Sounds. Faces you've never seen. Science calls it hallucination. But the ancients said, they are echoes of a reality more real than this one. Aristotle called it a bridge between worlds. The Egyptians believed it's when the soul leaves the body. And yogis developed practices to keep consciousness awake while the body sleeps. But it wasn't just mystics. Thomas Edison held metal spheres in his hands as he fell asleep. When they dropped, the sound woke him, and he'd write down the ideas that came from that edge. Salvador Dali did the same. He called it sleep with a key. His creative window into the impossible. Coincidence? Or forgotten wisdom? Neuroscience says that in this state, brainwaves shift. But mystics would say, it's not the brain that changes. It's consciousness that crosses over. And the most curious part? You go through that portal every night. But distracted, you let it slip away. Now imagine if, instead of blacking out, you stayed aware in that moment. Watching. Feeling. Maybe you'd realize you're not just dreaming. You're remembering. In the Egyptian tradition, they believed the soul, called Ba, flew beyond the body and received teachings in dream temples. In Greece, people slept in sanctuaries, hoping for divine revelations. In India, deep sleep was the moment the soul touched the infinite. And you? You travel too. Even if you don't remember. Dreams of those who've passed. The feeling of floating. Waking up in tears. All of these are traces of a sacred crossing. Science confirms, it's during deep sleep that the body heals the most. But, what if healing happens because the soul is elsewhere? Now imagine, if you could guide that journey. Steer the dream. Speak with the invisible. Remember who you are, beyond the body, the name, the routine. Dreams are a forgotten language. The ancients said, to forget a dream is to forget yourself. But today, we wake up, and reach for our phones. And just like that, we switch off the channel that connects the visible and the invisible. Sleep has become a biological need. But once, it was a ritual. The night was sacred. Fires were lit. Prayers were spoken. The soul was prepared. Today, everything is rushed. Screens, noise, exhaustion. And the soul goes quiet. But when you sleep deeply, you feel something beyond the physical. As if something lost has returned. It's presence. It's reconnection. It's you, without the masks of the day. And maybe, just maybe, that's why this secret was kept silent. Because a human who honors the night is a human who is awake. Uncontrollable. Whole. So next time your eyes begin to close, don't see fatigue. See invitation. See portal. See return. And if the night is a temple, what has your soul been trying to tell you, every time you dream? If you felt something different in this video, if something echoed inside, maybe it's because you already knew. You just needed to remember. The next step. You'll feel it. But only those who hear the call, cross over. Oh, and before you go, if this video touched you, leave a trace. Not for me, but for those who come after. A symbol. A word in the comments. That way we'll know, you're awakening too. And if there's still a flicker of curiosity inside, there's one more door waiting just below. But only those who dare to cross discover what lies on the other side.